Hi guys, welcome back to Graveyard Sisters Part 2 Larkhall Cemetery. I've had to change of plan, guys. Obviously I left you saying that I was going to have a look at this bit up here, but I was just walking up there. There's not a soul to be seen. It's so isolated, and here comes a white transit van with two guys in it. Comes and parks and just sits in the van, and I just don't feel comfortable. So I'm going to just do part 2 walking around this other section here. It's huge in here. There's so much to see anyway, and hopefully maybe by the time I've went round this little part here, they'll have went away. I mean, they'd probably just be innocently having their lunch, but I just don't feel comfortable. Sorry guys. This is erected by Daniel and Janet Marchbank, so in living memory of their children. So we had William died at Beach Cottage and he was only 2. George was 17. Jane, beloved wife of Daniel, and she died when she was 68. And then Daniel, and then there's other son Daniel, he was 87 when he passed away. Beautiful, beautiful big stone. Gorgeous, isn't it? With the ivy on the top. This one here, the ivy's just reclaimed it, but it's absolutely gorgeous like this. Beloved husband of Mary Boyd. Hard to see this one, guys. It's a bit warm, but look at that, it's lovely, isn't it? Somebody's came round here, even though it looks quite derelict and bleak. Someone's actually been here. Beautiful flowers. So we'll go through this little gap up here, and we'll explore this other part just now. It's just isolated in here, there's not a soul, and those guys are probably innocent and they will be innocent, but you've got to be careful when you go into isolated places. This is lovely as well. This is John Barnes, who died 26 Church Street, 21st of January 1894. He was 58, and his wife Grace died in 1808. I think that is, age 65. Is that 08? Looks like it. And their sons and daughters, Charles, he was 15, Elizabeth was 26, and Thomas was 10, and Emma died in infancy. Poor little souls. Children they just didn't have the medication that they do have nowadays. There's always sad stories. I suppose we're just lucky, guys, aren't we, that we live in a time where we do have access to so much better medication that will keep us and our children and future generations alive longer. Somebody's left a whole load of rubbish there, which I hate seeing that. So let's have a look. If it's too, I don't want to come in if it's too new. A bit more up to date, but we'll have a look and see. We'll just have a little walk around, guys, and see what we can see. Another colliery. So many poor people died in colliery accidents in this area. Thomas and Jessie Laird, in loving memory of their dear son James, who was accidentally killed at South Longrig Colliery, and he was only 29, and Agnes, their grandchild, was 2, and their daughter Annie, she was 16, and then Thomas and Jessie after them. A lot bigger than I thought it would be in here. Hear the road. Commonwealth grave in here. Lovely. Private R.L. Smith, the Highland Light Infantry, the 9th of May, 1942, aged 23. 23, same age as my daughter. It says there, guys, alas, youth's sweet scented manuscript must close. That's so sad. There's just a kid, really, isn't it? Just a child, really. I can see, is there any in here? No. Like a newer section there. These are like 1974, 1978. Lovely design on this though. Beautiful. Erected by Margaret McGee in living memory of her husband Walter Stewart. Walter died in 1927, aged 55, and then Margaret. She passed away in 1952, aged 78. So I'm thinking maybe there's a big gate up here. I'll try and zoom in. Probably the main entrance to this place at one point, but now it's been moved. And then they've split it into two to accommodate the newer burials. Saying you look for things online, but and you look for history and you don't find a lot of history. You don't actually find anything. And then lo and behold, you find out that it's actually not just one cemetery, it's actually two. But look at this, guys, this is amazing. We've got William Hamilton. He passed away on the 3rd of November 2000. He was 86. And he was the beloved husband of Mary Douglas. And Mary passed away the 21st of July 2017. She was 101 years old. Amazing. Amazing. I hope she had a great life. Her and William. Beautiful. Rest in peace. 101. Don't think I'll get to 101, guys. Oh, this is lovely. William Potter and his wife Helen. Lovely design. I could be here all day just reading them, but I do want to try and get back into that other section, guys, and I'm going to apologise if I don't get back in. I was looking to see if there was a bench or something to sit on. There is in the other cemetery. I've seen a couple of benches in the newer one, but is that a bench maybe down there? I'm just looking for a bench. I've brought my flask. I've got some coffee in it because it's still cold. So I might go down and sit and have a coffee. Rest my old legs. Oops. In the old entrance. These are the newer ones that I could see. They're gorgeous. Beautiful stones. Right guys, I'm going to go and sit down. I have discovered the bench, so I'm going to go and sit down, have a quick coffee, rest my legs, have a look for some shorts, see if I find anything interesting, and hopefully by that time those people are away and I can get back up to that bit for a little explore, because there is a derelict building up there. Not that I'm going to go in it, but we might be able to have a little peek in. But I don't want to do that when there's people parked right beside it. Of all the places they could go, they had to come in here. This is lovely. Look at this before I go, guys. Dear son Andrew. He's got all these letters after his name. He died the 2nd of December. He's 27. His mother, Anne, and his Thomas, and the above Thomas Leishman, resting. Gorgeous. Okay guys, we'll call this part 2. Now I do apologise, and I profusely do apologise if I don't get back up to that bit up there. I will come back anyway. It's not too far out my way to come here, so if I do not get back up there, my apologies, and if I do, that will be part 3. Thanks for watching, guys.